What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we have another Is It Worth the Hype? And what better way to end Christmas week than with this particular Christmas / horror film. Now, before we get into this, just know that your boy Horror Gamers, Is It Worth the Hypes, have spoilers in them all day, every day. So if you haven't seen this movie, pause this, go check it out, come back, let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, whether you like the movie or whether you hated it. So, with all that being said, horror horde, anything beyond this point, it is on you. And as you can also tell by the title of this video, we're going to take a step back from the gory horror, and we're going to take a step back from like the real severe horror, and we're going to go a little bit more Disney horror. And you're like, Horror Gamer, what are you talking about? Well, you can see it in the title. We're going to be seeing if Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas has its rightful spot on the hype train. So, is Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas worth all the hype that it gets? Because this movie is incredibly hyped. There's a lot of hype surrounding this movie. And your boy Horror Gamer says, absolutely. This movie is definitely worth all the hype that it gets. Not only because it's a Christmas movie. In my opinion, this movie right here is actually a Christmas-Halloween hybrid. You can watch it more than once a year. You know, if you make it a tradition to watch it, say, on Christmas, you can also make a tradition to watch it on Halloween, because that's what it is. It's a Halloween-Christmas hybrid, and that's what makes this movie so special. And not only is it a hybrid, but it is so well made. It is stop motion almost at its best. Tim Burton, this is a Tim Burton classic. Like, this movie is so well done. The acting is amazing. The music is amazing. The atmosphere around it is amazing. The concept of it is amazing. So basically, if you haven't seen this yet, I'll give you a small rundown. I'm not going to go play by play here, but basically, this movie is about this character named Jack Skellington. He is from Halloween Town, and what you don't know is every holiday has its own town. Okay, you got your Easter town, your Thanksgiving town, your Christmas town, Halloween town, yada yada yada. Okay, so they just got done with their Halloween. You know what I'm saying? They just got done having one of the best Halloweens on record, and so they're celebrating the beginning of the movie. But for some reason, Jack feels like he's worth more, and he's like, it's got to be more than just scaring people, basically. And so he decides to take a long walk, and clear his head. Well, as he's walking, him and his dog, Zero, which is a ghost dog with a bright red nose, he comes across the door for Christmas Town. And he goes in, he gets sucked in through this, vortex or whatever, and he just sees this magical land with bright lights and everything, basically, that he's never seen before. Because he's coming from a land of dread and shrunken heads and zombie. You know what I mean? He's coming from the land of horror. And then he steps into the land of happy and cheerful and bright. And he wants that. He wants to have that where he's at. So he devises this plan to basically steal Christmas. But it's a little different because his Christmas isn't bright, isn't cheerful. His Christmas is centered around Halloween Town. So people open presents when he delivers them, the shrunken heads or zombie, you know what I mean? Shit like that, like scary shit. He doesn't get that. Like, he's trying to be he's trying to be good, but what's happening is it's becoming bad. You know what I'm saying? He's ruining Christmas because he kidnapped Santa Claus, you know what I mean? Telling him to basically, like, take the day off or whatever. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, you got Mr. Boogie Oogie, whatever the fuck his name is. He just wants to destroy everything, and he kidnaps Santa Claus, and he's going to, like, destroy Santa Claus or whatever, and then Jack Skellington's got to save him. So, basically, that's where we're at. He's from Halloween Town. He sees Christmas Town. He wants it. He steals it, and then it ends up biting him in the ass. And this movie is, in my opinion, genius. Like, this movie is so well done. It's claymation. It's a solid movie. It's everything that you want in a Disney horror Christmas movie. It's there. And in my opinion, final verdict is The Nightmare Before Christmas worth the hype. 100% absolutely. If you can own it, own it. But it's streaming on streaming services around this time of year. Definitely go check it out. It's definitely one to have and to own. I got this version. It's the sing-along version, but it has both versions of the movie. I got this for like $10, so it is cheap. It's just a well-done movie. It's such a well-done movie. For Disney, it's a home run. I mean, it's a lighthearted horror Christmas movie, and it's definitely worth every ounce of hype that it gets. You know, this is claymation at its best, so definitely recommend you check that out. And yeah, definitely worth the hype. So, all right, Horror Horde, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Is It Worth the Hype? I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope Santa Claus, I hope that fat bastard brought you guys everything you asked for, whatever it was. Hopefully it was horror and you guys had an awesome, happy, horrific, terror-filled Christmas that you asked for. So, all right, Horror Horde, with all that being said, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly-ding-ding button. Now, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these, is it worth the hype? You're in the know. Also, after you're done doing that, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon and see what kind of awesome perks you get being a patron. And just know that every penny that you put into the Horror Gamer Patreon comes right back to the channel so I can make awesome, better content for you. And then, after you're done doing that, head on over to the Z Network and see what awesome stuff we got going on over there. A bunch of us got together and made something pretty epic. So, check that out. And with all that being said, Horror Horde, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.